Hi guys, so in this video I'm going to attempt to repair the float pin on the inside of the carburetor on the top bowl. I'm going to drill and epoxy it and see how that comes out. Anyway, let's see how that goes. So this is the broken off pin. You can see there, broke pin off. Don't know how that happened. But the idea is to cut this one off. This is from my old carb top. Cut this one off, and then I want to try and put a bit of a step in there, and then put this one in there and hold it in place with a clamp or something. And then the idea is, this is 1 millimeter drill bit, is to drill through here, maybe through 2 places, right through, and then pin this half that I'm going to cut off here on there with these pins and special epoxy. So that's the idea. Let's see how that goes. So I filed it like that, and I made this half to fit in there like that, and I made this little pin to go through there. That's basically just a guide. And then the idea is to clamp all of that together in place, make sure everything is moving, and then drill the pins in from that side. Obviously I'll have to do a bit of more work on this to fit properly, but we'll see how that goes. So after a bit of filing and elbow grease and what have you, it now looks like that. It nearly looks like it needs to be there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to very carefully pinch it with my small vice grip, and then attempt to drill through from that side for the first pin, and then leave the pin in place, move my vice grip, and then drill through just under where this pin goes in. Once both pins are there, I will take it apart, put epoxy in everywhere, put it together with epoxy, and keep it in place with a cable tie until the epoxy is cured. So there we go. Looks like that. So I've got it lined up like that, and I must now drill this little 1 mil hole right in the center like that through, so that I can have my pin in there. So here we go. I'm not going to record as I drill right through because it's quite boring. We'll touch base again when I'm done. So I've successfully gone right through, which is a bonus. So I've put that pin in place. I'll try and push it from the other side so you can see. Oh, come on. Anyway, it's in. It's quite loose. I would have preferred for it to be a little tighter, but then I couldn't find a 0.8 drill at my local store. But that'll work because everything is going to be done with epoxy. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to loosen the little vice grip, move it up, and then drill at the bottom. So now it looks like that. If we could focus. And we have 2 pins in place. You see there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean it up and mix my epoxy, put epoxy everywhere, and pull it together with a cable tie. And then once the epoxy is cured, like late this afternoon or tomorrow or so, I will take the cable tie out, and then I'm going to keep this in place, make sure everything is where it's supposed to be, and then that should be fine. So I've applied the epoxy. I don't want to fiddle there too much longer. Once the epoxy is dry, I will file it. They say you can machine this epoxy and everything, so we'll see what it looks like afterwards. And once I'm done with it, I'm gonna put it through the ultrasonic cleaner and see if it stays in one piece, because I haven't cleaned this carb top yet. And I also want to see how it reacts to normal carb cleaner. I've used this epoxy inside carbs successfully, and it doesn't dissolve with the fuel, but let's see how that goes. I didn't want to put it in the ultrasonic because I've got soap in my ultrasonic, and I didn't want the soap to be in the particles of the metal, which could possibly prevent the epoxy from gripping like I wanted to grip. But yes, there it is. So this is the repaired one. I've filed it and everything, and it's been through the ultrasonic cleaner, and it's holding up quite nicely. It's nearly like it needs to be there. You know, this is a kind of a repair that you would only do on a very scarce carb like this is. So we'll see how it holds up. So this repair we will only do on very scarce carbs, and if this ever has to become undone in the future, I'll probably find 1.5 millimeter or so bolts and a tap, and then thread it and try and hold it in that way, because these carb bodies on this specific carb is not available in the country where I live, and to import it from Europe is extremely expensive. So this is not something that you would do every day. It's like an emergency repair, and we'll see how that goes. Anyway, thanks for watching. Be safe out there.